And welcome into Lovington Lady Cat basketball from the Denver City Shootout. And we are here on the main floor. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, fresh off of the boys game this morning. The Lovington boys with a big win over Kermit in the other gym. We just finished a quick move and getting here just in time, getting here and reset up above the main floor, and this game just about getting ready to be tipped off. It is Lovington against Midland Classical Academy, and that is Schaus in the circle going up against Dunn for the tip-off to this one. And Schaus controls, gets it over, a pass into Malaya Castro, and she puts it up and in. Castro with 2 points, and Lovington with first points of the game. Midland going the other way, shooting from the right arc, no good, fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, last touch by Midland, so Lovington will inbound, and they are going to get that to Knapp. Knapp running the point, drives across the left side, leaves it off for Castro. Castro coming in from the corner, puts it up, and it falls out. Fight for the rebound. Schaus, her putback no good, and 35. Patterson with the rebound, so Schaus with the rebound as well. Midland coming back, and a shot from way downtown is going to go up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Castro's got it, so she's got a rebound and 2 points in the game. She'll run the point, bring it down top of the arc, drive in, put up a shot from the top of the key. It doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Number 2, Glover, going to come down with it for Midland. She gets it to 23. Davis works it all the way down to court, puts it up and in. So 2-2 is the score. And that was number 23. That was Davis with the first 2 points. Castro running the point, gets it down. There's a pass trying for Schaus, who had posted up, but instead it's taken away. So a turnover for Lovington. And number 5, with a beautiful nothing but net shot from the left corner. That's done with 3, makes it 5-2. Midland leading early on in this one. Knapp running the point for Lovington, brings it down right side. A pass into Schaus, and kind of a lack of communication there. Schaus not ready for that. It goes out of bounds. Of course, last touch by Knapp, so another turnover for Lovington. And that'll be 23 Davis running the point for Midland. Midland Classical Academy brings it down. Pass over to the right wing. Get it back to number 5, Dunn. Then into the left corner. Good defense by Lovington, keeping them out of the paint right now. And a shot from the right wing, and no good. And coming down with the rebound is actually number...
A 5, it's Aranda.
Okay, it's Aranda, thank you. A pass into Schaus, who posted up. Her shot won't go, but she gets her own rebound, and then she gets fouled. So a couple of rebounds already for Schaus. It'll stay Lovington basketball, and that's going to be Aranda to inbound just to the right of the Lovington basket. And she's looking for somebody, and yep, they're going to say,
it's going to away from the ball on Lovington.
It's on a foul on, well, they're going to, I think it was on Schaus.
Yeah.
I think so. It was either 42 or 24.
It was on Rios.
Okay,
yeah,
on Rios, 24. So I saw the 2 and the 4. So first foul on Rios on the floor. Midland with the ball, bring it down there into the court. Going to pass around the outside of the arc. Bounce pass into the right corner. Get it back out to Dunn. Dunn working it over to the left. Going to move it back around the outside of the arc. Getting it into the top of the key. A shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be Dunn who gets it and just brings it down the court. Driving into the right side of the lane. That's not Dunn, but that's Aranda.
But then a turnover as just trying to rush the pass a little bit.
Yeah, as Malaya was there, but Lovington just a little over anxious now. 5-2 your score. They're trailing by 3. 5:01 left in the first here. As Midland will take it around the outside of the arc into the right corner again, get it back out to Dunn on the right wing. She pulls the trigger on a tray, and air ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Lovington's ball. Aranda down there to inbound. Malaya ready to take the ball, run the point. Brings it down the court. Finally makes across the timeline. Taking her time, Malaya Back behind the back dribble. Nice pass into Knapp. Knapp, a nice give and go, and Knapp 2 points up from the left side. Now quickly down court, Davis takes it. Little spin move, bounce pass out to 24. That's Cheryl. Then back out around the right side of the arc. A shot up, 3-point attempt from the right corner, no good. Ball is loose and bounces off of a Midland player, goes out of bounds, so it'll be Lovington basketball. 5-4 your score now. 2 points each for Knapp and Castro for Lovington. And Aranda will inbound, get it to Malaya Castro. Taking her time, walking across the timeline now, picking it up, and what are they going to say? They're going to call another foul on 24. That's Jabri Rios.
And away from the ball, so.
Yeah, a couple of quick fouls on her. It's on the floor, so Midland will inbound right at the scorer's table. 4:04 left in this first quarter. A low-scoring affair, 5-4 your score. Midland with a 1-point lead. They inbound. They give that to Davis. Davis passing off to 10 Murphy. Back to Davis. Leaves it off for Davis gets it back, rather. Getting worked on by Knapp. She tries a three-pointer. It doesn't go. Bounces off, fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Midland.
Yes.
And I think they are going to say yes.
No, they're going to change it. Last touch by
Lovington. So their number 10 Murphy will go to inbound. Oh, a nice tip away as Malaya Castro skies. It'll stay Midland basketball, but good hustle. And now they will inbound right from the scorer's table. Cheryl to get it into Davis. And Davis over to Murphy on the right wing. Back to Davis. Now over to Dunn. Now all the way over to the right wing, and a three-pointer, nothing but net by Davis, and she's got 5 points in the game.
As our table's a little wobbly.
Yeah, 8-4. Midland doubling up Lovington. 3:20 left to play in the first quarter. A fight for the ball against Castro, and Dunn takes it away and then takes it all the way down the court and puts it up.
And Castro's hurt.
Yeah, Castro doubled over on that exchange. I didn't see. I think maybe she got something in her eyes. Got hit in the forehead or the eyes or something, and couldn't see. She was doubled over in pain there, so they do call. She says she's okay now.
Yeah, I think maybe caught a thumb in the eye or something.
Yeah, maybe. I think she definitely was something in the face. So 10-4 your score here. Midland quickly outpacing Lovington. Up by 6, 3:19, as Castro's going to go off the court and back into the training room.
And Lovington with just 7 girls on the roster.
Can't afford to lose anybody. Right, anybody, especially Malaya is a starter, of course. It'll be Lovington basketball. And Aubrey Aranda down there to inbound. Knapp down court with her. And Schaus on the court, and I didn't see who came in.
Braylon Hernandez.
Okay, Braylon Hernandez comes in for Castro, and then we've also got Jabri Rios on the floor as well. The refs talking about it here. Who are they going to?
Yeah, I'm not sure what all the discussion's about.
No, but
and
I guess they're going to.
Oh,
somebody. Don't know who they teed up.
They teed up somebody.
To 24. Did they tee up Rios? No.
And that was a miss for Dunn.
For number 5, Dunn. Right. So a miss. A second chance here, and that one misses as well. So,
and I hate the saying, but ball don't lie. So might not have been enough of an infraction. We're not sure exactly who that was on or why it was called. My guess is when they don't put it on the board, it was called on the bench. So
okay.
And Chief, that may be the first time in
ever
3 decades I've ever seen him get teed up.
Anyway, Midland with the ball. They inbound, working it into their right corner. And losing the handle and stumbling, and really no reason for it. Lovington defense not really tight on her, but it does go out of bounds. It stays Midland basketball. They will inbound to get it all the way out to Murphy, and it goes into the back court. But she touched it before it got back there. So she brings it back down. They're going to work it over into the left corner with a three-pointer up and nothing but net. And that was number 24, I believe, Cheryl.
Yes.
With a three-pointer. So make it 13-4. Lovington's got to find a way to answer those points and quickly not get down further. Driving the lane is Aranda. Puts the ball up from the right side, no good. The ball is loose, fight for it, goes out of bounds. I think last touch by Dunn, so it should be Lady Eagles basketball right in front of the Midland bench.
Lady Wildcats.
Lady Wildcats, sorry. Yeah, Lovington will have the ball. And it's knocked away by Dunn before it gets in bounds, really. It was intended for Rios over there in the corner, and I think we still haven't seen Malaya Castro come back out.
No, she's still back in the locker room.
So Aranda's got it, top of the arc. Passes over to the left wing, then back to Aranda, and then into Schaus, who had posted up. She tries a shot. It won't fall, and Dunn with the rebound, her second. Brings it down court, right side. Looking, setting the O. Midland going to pass around outside the arc, then a three-pointer up. The attempt no good, and that is Aranda with the rebound, her third. She's just going to take it herself, get it to Knapp in the left corner. Knapp drives across, then passes over in the lane to number 10, to Hernandez. She puts up a shot, no good, and Davis with the rebound. She brings it down herself. Passes it out, Dunn back over to Davis on the right wing, and then over to Cheryl, and then now to Dunn on the left wing, and she pops a tray. That's her second three-pointer of the game, makes it 16-4, and Chief Bridgeforth wants to talk about it. A Lovington timeout as they're getting outscored 16-4 here with 1:37 left in the first quarter, and I will just keep it right here. Say a big thank you to our sponsors and let you know quick action this morning. Early action as the Lovington boys had a 7 a.m. game. They won it big time over Kermit, though, and we had just enough time to scoot the equipment over out here. We're overlooking the main floor of a very nice facility here, the gym at Denver City, with an arena-style main floor and 4 very nice gyms all around the outside, and happy to be here at the Denver Shootout Tournament with games today. They've been playing since Thursday, and Lovington boys with posting a win. We're not quite sure what the outcome was, Lovington against Spearman. They did not report that. It's not posted up on Max Preps. So Lovington girls playing Spearman yesterday in this tournament, and then that led to this game this morning. And according to Chief Bridgeforth, who took this timeout, and diagramming on the board, talking to the girls, he said that the Lovington girls were lucky enough to draw the main court every game, every day of this tournament. This is their third and final game. Lovington inbounds, Aranda to Knapp. She'll run the point, drive down the right side, getting worked on by Davis. Drives in, puts up a shot from the right side, and yes, Knapp with her second basket of the game. 4 points for her, 16-6. The score now coming the other way quickly. Dunn getting worked on by Aranda, gives it to Davis on the left wing. Davis pulls up, tries a three-point shot, and yes, that is Davis with her second three. She's got 8 points in the game, though. It's 19-6 now going against Lovington. Knapp running the point. Davis on her very tight. A pass in, stolen away by Dunn. And another
good news, Malaya Castro back.
Yeah, and Dunn with a steal, take away. A ball
and the score.
Up and the score. So Dunn, 2 more points for her. Now 21-6. Lovington's got to fight and get back into this one. Malaya back on court. Gives it to Aranda. Aranda passes to Schaus, who posted up, and she tries a shot. It does not fall, but she is fouled, so she'll go to the line with a chance to chip into this lead as Midland Classical Academy coming out and very quickly. Lovington got on the board pretty fast with a couple of points and followed it up, and then a little scoring drought. And now it's 21-6. Schaus at the line. First one, eyes it, skies it, buries it. Very nice job. Schaus with her first point. She actually got 3 rebounds in the game. And now a point, chance to make it 2. 21-7 right now. 39 seconds left in this first quarter here. And a lane violation was not called. And the ball no good. Now they do call it. So Schaus will get a chance, as that was 24 Cheryl in the block. A little too early coming off of it. Nice. Schaus buries her second one. So 21-8 now. Dunn Taking it down into the left corner. Ooh, nice job by Aranda to tie up the ball. And the arrow, unfortunately, goes to Midland. But good heads-up play. That's how you try to create scoring opportunities for yourself. Ooh, almost stolen away. Midland able to keep it. A three-point attempt up from the left corner won't fall. Knapp comes down with the rebound and then loses the handle on the ball. She gets a run into by Davis. No call on the foul. They're just going to say she lost the ball, but it goes off of a Midland foot. So Lovington girls keep that. Aranda into Malaya. Castro will run the point and walk across the timeline. Center court worked on by Dunn. Moving over into the left corner, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp passing, taken away by Davis with a steal. She's going to take it coast to coast, up and in from the left, and she's got 2 more points, and that makes it 6, 8, 10 points for her in the game. And right at the buzzer, 23-8 is your score at the end of the first quarter. Midland leading this one. We'll be back with more Lovington Lady Wildcat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And welcome back to Lady Cat basketball from the shootout tournament in Denver City. At the end of the first, Lovington down 23-8 against Midland Classical Academy. But they inbound to start the second, give it to Malaya Castro, and it's stolen away by Dunn. She's just going to take it up and in from the right side. 2 more points for her. She's got 12 in the game right now. And a couple of steals to go with it. Coming the other way, Knapp running the point. Backwards pass back to Schaus midcourt. Schaus leaves it off for Aranda. Aranda to Knapp. Knapp's going to work it back and try to put up a shot so that Schaus could assist, but it goes over her head and into Dunn's hands. So another turnover for Lovington, and they've got 8 in the game so far. Too many turnovers already. And Dunn with 3 steals. Midland with the ball. Williams on the right side gives it to Dunn. Dunn pulls up, takes a shot, won't fall. Schaus with the rebound, her 4th of the game. Gives it to Aranda. Aranda going to move it down. Works it over to the left. Bounce pass to Malaya in the left corner. She pulls up. Dunn working on her. No room. Over to Aranda. Aranda works it in, backs it, and then, yep, she's going to get pushed, and they're going to call the foul. I think the push foul on Davis. We'll see. No, is it going to be? No.
Looks like they're going to call it on Nolan.
On Nolan.
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1. Okay. Aranda inbounds to Malaya. Out at midcourt, getting worked on by Dunn. She works it around the right side, outside the arc, leaves it off for Aranda. Aranda pulls up, tries the 3, won't fall, but Schaus gets it. And her, unfortunately, the rebound and the putback, no good.
And just
Fight
a
for the
quick
rebound.
note, I think they are going to call that on Murphy.
Okay.
They have 1 up on the board,
okay.
but
yeah.
there is no 1 on the floor, so it's got to be Murphy. They're 1-0.
So the ball out of bounds, but it stays Lovington basketball. The inbound, Schaus tries to put it up, gets her own rebound, and the putback again, no good. And it goes to Davis. Davis going to get it down to Dunn, who pulls up on the right arc, tries to pop the 3. It will not fall. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be controlled by Midland. The ball goes up. Then the Schaus with another rebound. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds for her in the game. 2 points from the line, and a whistle sounds as I think it goes out of bounds, and it is. It's Lovington steps on the line.
Yeah, Lovington just a little bit out of sorts this morning so far.
And that's got actually 9 turnovers for them, 2 for Midland. Midland gets it to Williams out on the right wing, over to Dunn on the left wing. She pulls up, tries the tray. This one does not fall. Fight for the rebound. Malaya's got it, so Castro with her second rebound.
Good job for Malaya to stick in there and kind of sneak in there to be in position.
Aranda back to Malaya. Malaya over to number 3 in the game the first time, which is Gonzalez. An attempt from the left wing, no good. Schaus fighting for the rebound, loses that battle to Cheryl. Cheryl going to bring it down. To turnaround jumper in the lane, and it falls. So Cheryl now with 8 points in the game, makes it 27-8 is your score. Midland Classical Academy leading Lovington, 5:28 left in the second quarter as Malaya Castro runs the point for Lovington, brings it down the right side, worked on against Dunn, right into the right corner, over to Aranda. Aranda brings it back. Passes into Schaus, trying for Schaus in the lane who had posted up. Fight for it as it was loose and going to be controlled by Williams. Williams going to run, bring it down, hip hop through the lane, puts it up, no good. And Aranda is going to get the rebound, her 4th, and a timeout being called by Chief Bridgeforth again, a Lovington timeout. And let's see if this is a 30 or a 60, and we'll probably just keep it here anyway, as we just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. You see the pictures, the banners of our sponsors and their logos across the screen, and their support means that we're able to bring you broadcasts of Lovington athletics with no charge to you. We never, ever charge, whether it's on Lovington Sports YouTube, on Lee County News and Sports YouTube, on HobbsAmerica.com, on our Facebook pages sometimes, and even on the radio at times. We're happy to have the sponsor support. Happy to be here at the Denver City Shootout Tournament. How many? 72 teams in
82.
this? 82 teams in this tournament.
There's high schools, junior highs, JVs, boys, girls.
Yeah, it is remarkable. And it was very quiet early this morning when the 7 o'clock game started. We're starting to draw more fans and more of a crowd into the main gym. Lovington behind in this one. They've got to dig themselves out of this hole and quickly. 27-8. They're behind in this one. Malaya Castro gets the inbound, driving it down the right side. Thinks about driving the baseline, pulls it back out. Getting worked on by Dunn, trying to keep it away from her. And finally, they're going to call Dunn with a bump foul, I think.
Nope, they're going to get a 5-second violation.
Okay, on Malaya.
On Malaya, so
all right. So
not
Lovington,
able to advance the ball.
Lovington turns it over again. I've got that as their 10th turnover here. Midland takes it down, going to work it outside the arc. Williams has got it right side, over to Dunn on the left side. Good hustle as it's trying to steal that away was Braylon Hernandez. She bumps it away. It goes out of bounds, so it'll stay Midland basketball. But nice hustle and a good attempt to steal that ball. I mean, when you're turning the ball over yourself as a team too much, what do? Do you try to flip the script and force some turnovers and make some points off of it? So good attempt. Midland, they'll inbound, get it to Williams, and then over to Dunn on the left wing. Thinks about the 3, now gets it to Murphy, top of the, and a collision as both girls in the air going after the ball at the same time. That was Williams against, and I don't see who that is, Williams going up against Rios, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to whistle that one on Rios.
Yep, so that's, and actually I think that's her 3rd foul.
They're just her 2nd.
Oh, her 2nd, okay. A floor foul. And Midland inbounds right in front of the Lovington bucket. They work it around the outside of the arc. Then they pass it over to Dunn on the left side.
So
that was actually Katada in the game for the first time. A 3, not a 5. Just 2. Yeah. No, her number is 3.
3, 2, 5, 12.
Her number is 3. And Lovington coming back the other way. Carly Knapp almost losing the handle on it to the top of the key. Saves it. Now gets it back out to Malaya Castro. Castro getting worked on by Dunn. Trying to keep it away from her. Now passes into Schaus, who posted up. She puts it up and in, and they call the foul. Back out. Dunn had ended up on the floor. And who are they going to call? Did they not allow the basket? Did they not allow the? No, I think they counted it, and they call the foul against Schaus. So Schaus count the bucket, and she gets fouled. They put that up against number 3. I guess that was
no, they're number 24, Cheryl.
Okay, 24 Cheryl. That's a first foul against Cheryl. So Schaus, I'm sorry, the board is the board that I'm looking at over here is kind of confusing. We go from one board, a minimal board in the gym where we were for the boys game, coming out here, and this has got all the bells and whistles on this one. Schaus at the line finally after all that. She'll attempt the three-pointer the old-fashioned way, and it does roll home. So, wow, Schaus has got 5 points in the game, and I've got her down with 6 rebounds as well. And timeout is taken. 29-11 the score. Lovington chipping away at that at the free throw line, and that's what you want to do any way you can when you're down by that much. 3:44 left in the second quarter here, and this will be the final tournament game for Lovington. They're looking to hopefully win this one. They won their first one. This is my first time and game to see the Lovington girls in action. You called the game in Monaghan's, their season opener, which was a win, TJ.
Yeah, it was. They looked extremely good there in Monaghan's. Moved the ball well. Everything pretty much went to script, and not really going that way today, but new team, different team, early morning, so just some things a little bit different this morning. Not out of this yet, though. 29-11. They need to find a way to open up Malaya Castro on the outside, because that's how they're going to get back into this one.
Yeah, because they've only had a presence inside and at the free throw line so far. Midland bringing it down quickly. It's in the hands of Williams, top of the arc. She drives in, a little pull-up jumper, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Midland's got it, and then knocked away by Schaus. Good job. Into the hands of Knapp, who almost loses it. She pulls up, gets it to Aranda. Aranda to Castro. Castro pulls up in the left wing and pops the tray. Nice work by Malaya. She's got 5 in the game. Makes it 29-14. And coming the other way, Dunn from the right wing. Air ball on the three-point attempt. Aranda with the rebound, her 5th. Gets it to Malaya on the wing. Pass into Aranda. She pulls it back out. No, not Aranda. That was number 10, Braylon Hernandez. And on the attempted pass, she travels. So another turnover by Lovington. Score remains 29-14 here. 3 minutes left in the second. Schaus comes off. And let's see. 23 Williams running the point off of the inbound for Midland. Get it out to Dunn, right wing, into Williams in the corner. She just pulls up. Oh, and decides to just pop the net from the right corner with nobody in her face at all. And that is Davis, not Williams. I said Williams, but a tray for her. 32-14 the score. Knapp coming the other way. Has the ball almost bumped out, but it saved. Malaya Castro with it. Passes over to Aranda. Aranda drives in, a pull-up jumper. Nice, nothing but net. So Aranda finally, after rebounding, gets 2 points in the game, makes it 32-16. Now Davis coming the other way, drives the lane, puts it up and in with nobody to contest that. So 2 more points for her, 34-16 now. Knapp coming the other way, running the point. Crosses mid-court, center line. Over to the right wing to Aranda, top of the key. She passes to Malaya Castro. Tries another three-pointer from the left and won't fall. Knapp, it bounces out. She gets a rebound. Passes off, gets it back. Tries a 3, won't fall. Dunn with the rebound. She'll bring it up court, right side. Getting worked on by Castro. Passes it over to Davis. And then a 3-point shot up, no good from the left wing, who was at Murphy. Cheryl. 24. Yep. Ball goes out of bounds, but knocked away by Lovington. It'll stay Midland ball. They'll inbound just to the right of their basket. 1:36 left in the second. Oh, almost stolen away. The inbound almost in the hands of Knapp, but Midland saves it, and they get it to Davis. And then what are they going to call? A foul? Nope, they're going to call a travel on her, and I think that's right. She hesitated, took that little step, and tried to save it by sort of splitting her feet apart, and ref said nope. So I got that down as just like the 3rd turnover for Midland. I don't know that that's true, but they have not turned over the ball much. I know that. Coming the other way, Malaya Castro pulls up on the right wing, going to put up a shot. It's partially blocked, comes down. Dunn's got it. Dunn will take it, drive the lane coast to coast, put it up and in from the right, and draws the foul. So Dunn with 2 more points. And let's see who they're going to call that. I think on Jabri or on Aranda, maybe. Let's see who they
maybe
put that
they
up.
hadn't put anything up on the board yet.
Haven't yet. It'll be Dunn at the line to shoot, and she does. Makes it 3-point the old-fashioned way. And I did not see. I don't know if it's
They still haven't put it on the board.
They never. I think it was against JP Rios. I think they did put it up, and that's her third foul. Coming the other way, Lovington's got it though. They get it to Knapp. Knapp moves the ball over to the right corner to Malaya Castro. Malaya, no room, moves it back. Knapp over to the left wing, and a three-point shot up by Aranda. Attempt no good. It comes down and will go out of bounds. It'll be Midland basketball, 37-16. Your score, 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter, as Lovington has managed to battle back a bit in this second quarter and get some more points on the board. But still, the ball comes down, and it was Davis into Murphy, and a pass gone bad, ends up on the floor, and a takeaway by Rios. Turnover. A ball up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It comes down. It's going to be controlled by Davis. Davis pulls up right at the line. It's not going to count as a three-pointer, but it does go in. Davis with another 2 points makes it 39-16 now. Midland outdistancing Lovington here in this first half. Knapp running the point for Lovington. Pulls up center court into Aranda, right corner into Malaya. Tries a turnaround jumper, no room, so kicks it back to Knapp. Knapp pulls the trigger on a tray at the top of the arc. It does not fall, and coming down with the rebound is Landry Williams. And at the buzzer, a half-court desperation shot there going the other way does not fall. 39-16 is your halftime score, and Lovington is trailing. So 39-16 at half. We'll take a break and just thank our many sponsors. We'll come back and give you our halftime report on this game. So Lovington Lady Cats trailing Midland Classical Academy, and an early one here in the Denver City Shootout. We'll be back with more on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And welcome back to Lovington Lady Wildcat Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle here in the third and final game for the Lady Cats in this shootout tournament in Denver City. And they are trailing at halftime. It is 39-16. Midland Classical Academy led at the end of the first 23-8. Now 39-16 halftime score. Here's how we got there. For Midland, you've got your leading scorer right now is Mariah Davis with 17 points, 5 rebounds. Then you've got Addie Dunn with 12 points, 4 rebounds. You've got Kaylee Sherrill with 8 points and 4 rebounds as well. You've got Lydia Patterson with a rebound, Susanna Glover with a rebound, and you've got Christelle Catata with 2 points, and I believe that's actually 6 rebounds on Dunn. So that points add up to 39 for Midland. I may have missed writing down a rebound or 2 here or there for them and for us, but I've got them down for 20 rebounds in the first half, 5 turnovers in the first half, and they're 1 for 1 at the free throw line. For your Lovington Lady Cats, leading scorers right now are Abigail Schaus with 5 points and 7 rebounds. You've got Malaya Castro with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Would have been more. Malaya missed part of that first half with an injury. It looked like to her eye in a collision that resulted in a foul. But she missed some court time, then came back before the end of the second quarter and played. So she's got 5 points, 2 rebounds. Then you've got Carly Knapp with 4 points, 2 rebounds. You've got Aubrey Aranda with a couple of points, 5 rebounds. She's working the boards for Lovington along with Schaus, and Hernandez with a rebound, and J.B. Rios with a steal. So you've got 15 total rebounds for Lovington that I've marked down. They go 2 of 2 at the line, thanks to Schaus, and they turn over the ball 15 times. So 39-16 is your halftime score here as they use the halftime for the boys who are going to be playing the next game here on the main floor to warm up, and then the ladies will come back out. We've got about 1:45 left in on the halftime clock as the Lovington girls come out to start their warm-ups. And what are you seeing out of the Lovington girls as compared to their first game, their season opener in Monahans that you called, TJ?
Well, really what I'm seeing so far is Midland Classical is just doing a nice job of disrupting Lovington's offensive flow. Monahans was not able to do anything. Lovington moved the ball around much better, was much smoother, much more fluid motion. Midland Classical, to their credit, has stepped into some of those lanes. They realize that really it's Malaya Castro is the straw that stirs the drink, as they say. And so they've done a very nice job keeping her screened out, keeping a hand on her pretty much all the time, and keeping her from getting the open looks. Hence, only the one three-pointer that she had after she came back from the partial injury. So they've got to find a way to spring Malaya Castro open, and to do that, you're going to need to get Schaus inside in the post, and you're going to need to get Knapp and Aranda penetrating. They have not been able to do that so far against Midland Classical. If they can find a way to do that, they'll be okay. They're leaving too many open looks and they're scrambling on defense and leaving too many open shooters. Midland Classical has taken the shots from 3 range when they've had a wide open look and nobody even in the neighborhood, and so they're not afraid to do it. You've got to stay on that perimeter, keep hands in their face.
Yeah, especially against Davis and Sherrill, because Davis has 3 3-pointers in this first half. Sherrill has 2, and then Dunn had a 3-point shot fall as well. For Lovington, the only 3-pointer has been Malaya Castro, and as you mentioned, got to have a little more offensive, not only just rhythm, but offensive looks for Lovington. They got to quit turning the ball over. As we start this second half, it'll be Midland with the ball. They get it in on the inbound. Davis takes it. She gets it over into the left corner. A 3-point shot up, no good, but Midland with the rebound. I think that was Patterson. She brings it down and trying to pass it off. A girl down. That is Aranda. Aranda went down hard away from the ball in the action in front of the basket. I didn't even see what happened, but
yeah,
she's
she collided,
down hard.
Yeah, collided there in the paint,
Yeah,
working with
now
somebody else,
she's
and
coming
she's up and ginger.
She went down on her knees, I think, and that right knee taking the brunt of the punishment there, and she is going to hobble off. As you mentioned, there are only 7 girls on the roster for Lovington, so you know it's hard to lose one. You lose 2, you've got 5 people out on the floor, and you're not going to have any fresh legs at all. So she hobbles off, going to get, I think she's going to go to the training room, really giving to that right leg. But it will be Lovington basketball. Knapp inbounds, gets it to Castro. She'll run the point. Behind the back, almost taken away. She moves it, drives over to the right corner, now across the baseline. Going to put up a shot. It gets blocked away, and it goes out of bounds. And are they going to call Davis on the foul?
No, they're going to say clean block.
No, they're just going to say clean block. So Davis with a block. And the ball stays in Lovington's court and in their end, out to Knapp. And then knocked away by Dunn. Pass intended for Malaya. It'll go out, but stay Lovington ball. She'll inbound right in front of the Lovington bench. And just trying to find Knapp. Knapp back to Castro. Castro almost traveled, but left her foot carefully alone. Now she drives in across the right side, and they're going to call a charge. They're going to call the foul on 35
push, yeah.
on Patterson, I believe. I think
Whistle
so.
that on number 5.
On number 5, not 35. So Dunn with a foul. And Lovington, the inbound comes in. Schaus had posted up, puts it up right in front of the basket. 2 more points. She's got 7 in the game, makes it 39-18 now. Midland with the ball coming the other way quickly. Davis driving in the lane. Puts it up, doesn't fall, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out, and number 10, Murphy, will take a shot from the top of the key. It doesn't fall, and Davis with another rebound, but then taken away by Jabri Rios. So Rios with the ball. And a nice pass from Malaya Castro from outside into Schaus, who had posted up, puts it up and in. 2 more points for her.
Schaus got position and called for the ball, and nice job for the Lady Cats to see her and get it to her.
And Castro to be watching and be able to make a nice pass into her without it getting picked off. Coming the other way into the lane, Davis was looking to put up a shot, but I think they call the foul on, I believe they call the foul on Davis. And on the floor, so Lovington gets the ball. Castro running the point. Across the timeline right side. Now moves it over the left, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp drives in, drives the lane, puts up a shot from the left, doesn't fall. But Schaus with the rebound and the putback is nice. Schaus having a very nice second half. Quickly, 6 points in a row for her, makes it 39-22. And Lovington is eating into that lead by Midland. 39-22 is coming down the other way. Midland going to work it around the outside of the arc. They've got it to Sherrill here in the right corner. Up to Dunn. Getting worked on by Castro. And then all the way to Davis on the left side. She drives the lane. Pull-up jumper. And nothing but net. So 2 more points for Davis. She's got, let's see, 17, I think 19, 22 in the game.
Yeah, 19.
19. That's a block and not a 3. I'm seeing that just as you said that. It's a B, not a 3 for me. Lovington still working the ball around the outside, looking for it. Malaya Castro looking for help. Gonna have to bounce it kind of off of Patterson, and it goes out of bounds. Stays Lovington ball. So Knapp will inbound midcourt. Lovington trying to make a little comeback here. Inbound to Castro. She pulls up at the top of the key and tries to bury one, but it goes in the hands of Dunn instead. Dunn brings it down all the way. Little left side layup for 2 more points for her. Makes it 43-22 now. Knapp running the point for Lovington. Working against Davis. Leaves it off for Castro. Castro pulls back midcourt. Calling for the O. Calling for Schaus to post up where she is. They get it over to the left side, and Jabri Rios, no room to Castro. Castro gets it into Schaus. Schaus puts it up and in from left and draws the foul twice tonight that she has done that, and she is 2 for 2 at the line.
And a nice job by Schaus getting over to that left baseline and getting positioning, and then managing to push it up and draw the foul, which they call on number 35.
Castro had really kind of motioned for her to do that. She was able to do that successfully. And they put that up on number 35, Patterson, and Schaus buries it. 3 points the old-fashioned way. and makes it 43-25. Midland coming down quickly. A pass along the baseline is picked off by J.B. Rios. Handed over. Now Castro's going to run the point up left side. Lovington with 2 more points, 43-25. They're fighting, trying to get back into this one. A nice pass from Castro into Schaus in the lane. She puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Aranda will have it on the right side. And passed it back to Schaus. Misses, but saved by Lovington. And now they'll work it around the outside of the arc to Castro. She drives in, tries to bank one off the glass. It doesn't fall. They're going to call her for the charge or call? Yep, they call her for the charge. As getting the feet set over there, I think was Cheryl, but gets knocked down for her trouble. So Midland will inbound. So I believe, did they call that on Castro? Who was it?
Yeah,
it was Castro. So Cheryl's got it. Getting worked on by Hernandez. That gives it off to Davis. Davis drives in. Tries a jumper from just inside the arc. It won't fall, and Schaus with the rebound. Passes it off. Knapp going to run the point. Over to Castro, right wing, into Schaus. Schaus posted up. Oh, can't hang on to it. It's passed from Castro, and Schaus.
Abigail's tall, but she needed
right.
to be about 6-8 inches taller for that one.
It was a little tough. It went in and out of her hands, so she was a little frustrated too. So Midland, another turnover for Lovington. I've got him for 18 in the game now.
That was something that really kind of haunted him against Monaghan's.
Done with a three-pointer from way downtown. Doesn't go. The ball bounces. Fight for the rebound. It's going to bounce out, but it's a last touch. I think it's about last touch by Lovington.
Yeah,
so it'll be Midland ball.
Mentioned during the Monaghan's game, against a better team, turning the ball over that many times would come back to haunt them, and really that's been one of their problems today.
Midland inbounds, and they give it to Murph. Murph pops the net on a three-pointer from the right wing. It makes it 46-25. Malaya Castro on the right side, running the point. She's going to drive in toward the lane, gets it to Schaus. Schaus again, in and out of her hands. She's got some pressure on her from the back by Davis. It goes out of bounds, but it's going to be last touch by Midland. So Malaya Castro will inbound just to the left of the Lovington basket. She gets it into Schaus. Schaus tries a shot. It will not fall, and that's done with the rebound. Passing into Cheryl in the lane, and Cheryl puts it up and in from the right side on a little fast break action. So Cheryl with 2 more points. Now Knapp running the point for Lovington. Crosses center court, getting worked on by Davis. Over to Castro, right side. She'll drive in, put up a little jumper, a floater, will not fall. Schaus with the rebound, the putback no good. Fight for the rebound, she gets the rebound, and then her putback is good. So two quick rebounds, 2 more points for her. And it is 48-27, Midland over Lovington. 3-point attempt up from Dunn, no good. And J.B. Rios with a rebound. That's her second of the game.
16 points for Schaus, leads the way for the Lady Cats.
48-27 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And Lovington just fighting to keep control of the basketball as Castro's got it. Passes in. And then a pass from Rios into Schaus. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. So another turnover for Lovington. That's 19 that I've got written down. 1:52 left in the third quarter here, and a timeout taken. It's 48-27. So Midland Classical Academy, a 21-point lead over Lovington, but they've battled back and done a pretty good job in this third quarter. They were down 39-16, so they've put 11 points on the board in the third quarter, doing a much better job, doing some of the things we talked about in the halftime report, TJ. But you're right, coming in, Schaus had a nice first half. She had 5 points and 7 rebounds in that first half, but now she has come in and she's had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points in this third quarter, and add 3 rebounds to that as well. So yes, as you mentioned, she's got 16 right now for Lovington, and she's got 10 boards. She's in the double. She's a double-double right now, and probably only going to get better as we're not done with the third quarter yet. It is helping Lovington eat into that big lead, but they've still got work to do. And this is a full 60 timeout. We want to say thank you to our sponsors again. Please take a minute to look at all of those logos on the screen that you see, and it's their support of Lovington Athletics. It allows for us to do broadcasts and to never charge you anything. All right, so coming back out of the timeout, it will be Midland basketball at the far end of the court under the Lovington basket. That'll be Cheryl to inbound to Davis. She'll run the point. Getting worked on by Knapp. Passes it to Cheryl in the right wing. That's number 3, Katata, in the game as well. And a shot up, no good. It goes over the backboard, so it will automatically be Lovington basketball.
I believe that's Gonzalez who just checked in.
Gonzalez, okay.
Number 3, Paisha.
That's right. Lovington.
I know, you probably can't read my handwriting.
Lovington the other way. Castro getting to Paisha Gonzalez. Shot up, it hits the top of the backboard. Fight for the rebound. Dunn controls it, brings it down, drives the lane, bounce pass to Murphy in the lane, and she puts it up and in from the left. A nice give and go with an assist by Dunn. And Murphy with 5 points in the game. 50-27 your score. A minute left to play in this third. Knapp running the point, drives in, top of the arc, kicks it out to Malaya on the right side. Malaya now drives in the lane, puts up a little left-handed floater. It won't fall, but she draws the foul.
They call her for the charge.
They call her. That's the second time now. They call her for the charge. And I was looking, not thinking that those feet were set down there, but the ref is right there. So charge on Castro, and that's, I think, her second, it's her third foul.
Second
foul, okay. Coming the other way, Murphy's got it. Pass into the left corner. A three-point shot up, no good. Dunn with the rebound. The putback, no good. Fight for the rebound. Davis has got it. Her putback, no good. Dunn with the rebound. Her putback, no good. Finally, 24, Jabri Rios comes down with the rebound. A whistle sounds, and
too many opportunities. They call it on Midland Classical, so it will be Lovington basketball. But they had 4 unencumbered looks there before Rios finally able to grab a board.
I think they call that on Davis.
Yeah, 23, yes.
Yep, Davis. So, yeah, I mean, there were 5 chances at that basketball, and Midland didn't make theirs, either. So Lovington bringing it down. Paisha Gonzalez.
And bad news, Aubrey Aranda is back out on the court, or is out on the floor, but she is hobbled and can't tell that she's got anything wrapped around it, but I doubt she's coming back.
Yeah, Gonzalez gets it over to Knapp. Knapp drives in, has to kick it over to Rios. Rios puts a shot up, won't fall, and it's going to be Murphy who brings down the rebound. Brings it all the way down, now leaves it off for Dunn. Dunn, top of the arc. Backs up midcourt. Drives in, gets to her little three-point shot and shoots, but does not make it. And Malaya Castro with a rebound. She's going to bring it down. And at the end of the third quarter, 50-27 is your score. So Midland still leading Lovington here in this one. And we will take a timeout and be back here in just about half a minute and get the fourth quarter going. But Midland in front 50-27, where they have led the entire game, but Lovington trying to battle back, making it closer, getting back into this one. We'll be back with more Lovington Lady Cat basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat basketball from the Denver City Shootout, the tournament, their third and final game in this tournament this morning. They're playing against Midland Classical Academy, and they are trailing. Midland has led the whole game, 23-8 at the end of the first, 39-16 at half, 50-27 at the end of the third, getting ready for the fourth and final one. And Lovington dropping like flies in terms of injuries. Malaya Castro going out with something wrong with her, something in the face or the eye. She did come back, though, before the second half began, and now we just lost another Lady Cat who went off and has come back and does not look like she's going back into the game.
Not coming back.
That's right, and that's bad news, as Aranda was leading, second leading rebounder. And Lovington put up a score. Castro with 2 more points. She's got 7 in the game. A 3-point attempt by Cheryl from the right wing, and I think her foot was on the line, but she does make that. It's 53-29. She was just behind the line, apparently. Lovington coming the other way. Knapp over to Castro. And a pass trying for Schaus in the lane. It goes out of her hands and into Dunn's hands. Dunn brings it down, going to drive in and give it to Murphy, who's sitting there. She posted up, but the shot no good, and Schaus with another rebound. And that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rebounds for her. Coming the other way, Lovington with Malaya Castro running the point. Gets it over to Hernandez, back. Castro passes to Schaus again, Butterfingers, and it goes to Davis. Davis now gives it to Dunn. Dunn drives in, puts the shot up. It won't fall, but Davis gets the rebound. Putback is good.
Yeah, and Davis was fighting with Schaus and just took it away from her down there after she bobbled it and came back down, and Denver City cashed in on another turnover.
Gotta have those.
Or
Gotta have it for sure.
And
that's
now
right.
another turnover.
And another turnover for Lovington, and I've got that down as number, let's see, 15, 20, 21. It may be worse than that.
And Chief says, let's talk about things.
Yeah, so he wants to settle things down. Lovington, 29 points now on the board against 55 for Midland, and 6:31 left to play in this game. We'll just keep it right here. Again, a good timeout, I think, for him, because he's Lovington had gone on a roll there, and it really kind of tightened things up. And thanks to a lot of points quickly, 11 points for Schaus in that third quarter. Lovington and a couple more as well. Castro ended up, but really all the scoring in that third quarter was Schaus until Castro put the basket in. So too many turnovers for Lovington, and I've got Midland down with just 7 turnovers in the game. Again,
that would seem about right.
I think that is about right. I think I'm not off by much. Out of the timeout, it will be Lovington basketball, as they should be inbounding from in front of their bench. Yes. And that's going to be Hernandez, Braylon, to get it in to Knapp. Knapp out near midcourt, pulls up top of the circle, passes to Malay on the right side, getting worked on by Dunn. Little spin move, brings it in, passes over on the left side, gets it back, thinks about the 3. Dunn working on her too hard to stop and do anything. Dribbles it back around to the right side, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp pulls up, and then a little turnaround jumper up by Hernandez. No good. Schaus with the rebound and the putback, though. Nice work. 12th rebound, and that is their 18th point in the game. Coming the other way, Dunn drives in, pulls up, takes a shot, won't fall, and Castro with the rebound. She'll run the point. Leave it off for Rios on the right side. Or no, it was Gonzalez. Then she pulls the trigger on a 3 from way downtown outside the arc, doesn't fall, and Davis with the rebound. Gets it to Murph. Murphy draws in, puts up a shot, point blank, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Dunn and Schaus both down there. They both end up on the floor, and a whistle sounds, and what are they going to call? They're going to call Schaus with a foul?
I think they're calling jump ball.
I think they called jump ball, and the arrow is going to go the way of Midland, so it'll be Cheryl to inbound from just underneath their basket. Gets it out to Davis. Davis pulls up midcourt, comes back top of the circle to Murphy. Murphy drives in, puts a little shot up, won't fall. Schaus skies for the rebound. Gives it off to Castro. Castro running the point from the right side. Then into Schaus. Schaus trying to hang on to it. Goes out of her hands, and Davis picks it up, going to bring it down. Gives it to Dunn. Dunn pulls up, a little jumper. in 2-point territory, and
a little mid-ranger there.
Yep.
About a 12-footer.
So 2 more points, 57-31 now, with 5 minutes left to play in this one.
Castro with 19 in the game.
Yeah, Castro just hanging on to the ball midcourt, calling for offense. Gets it to Schaus. Schaus turns around and calls for Knapp. Knapp leaves it off for her. Knapp to Castro. Castro back out. Top of the circle. Now moves it around to the right. Getting worked on by Dunn. Moves in. Puts a shot up. Won't fall. I don't see who's got the rebound on the other side. She's getting screened out, blocked out on me. That's Paige. Is that 10? Braylon Hernandez.
Yeah, it's Hernandez.
So Braylon gets the ball, but no room, nowhere to go. And
she should be going to the line.
Yeah,
for 2.
she should be, as I think that they're all lined up. Yeah, she gets fouled, and they call that on number 3. Number 3 is Castada. And Braylon with a shot, yes, up and good. So she's actually, that's her first points in the game. Got a chance to make it 2. 57-32 is your score for 4:32 left in the game here. Lovington trailing. Second one up, no good. Ball's loose on the court. And trying to save it is Cheryl over there. Flips it back, but it goes. They're going to call Lovington basketball, say she touched it.
Yeah, she was battling over there with Rios.
She was, and Castro's going to inbound right in front of the bench. Gets it to Schaus. Schaus back to Castro. Castro going to hang on to it. Getting worked on by Dunn again. Loses the ball, but manages to get it back. Knapp, but back to Castro. Castro connecting
Another
with
charge.
Schaus. Yeah, she's passing to Schaus, who was in the right blocks, and that's her 3rd charge of the game. So give the ball back to Midland. 57-32, all of that for no scoring really by either team there. So 25-point lead from Midland as we're down to 4 points left to play in this one. As they pass around the outside of the arc, get it over into Davis in the right corner. Puts up a 3-point attempt, won't fall, and Knapp is going to come down with the rebound and then is hammered, and they're going to call, I think, Cheryl with the foul. So Knapp with the rebound, but Cheryl, are they going to put that up against Vias?
They don't have a 12 on the team and on the floor.
Yeah, so. Okay, well, Midland, it's going to be on the floor. No, it's going to be Knapp will shoot.
So that'll put Lovington in the bonus. It is on the floor, but
yeah, and Knapp will go to the line. It's her first trip to the line. She's got 4 points in the game and 4 rebounds as well. They still have nope, I think they called it on 24.
They just put it up on Cheryl.
They put it on Cheryl, yeah.
Whoa, hello, wobbly.
All right. So Knapp will go to the line. 3:56 left to play in this one. 57-32. Knapp trying to put a couple more points on the board for Lovington. And she does not make the first one.
Of course, looking down at and I just realized this, at the Midland Classical bench, I'm pretty sure they had more kids than this when it started, but they've only got 6, 5 on the floor and 1 on the bench.
Yeah, not sure. They may have a JV team in this tournament as well, do you think?
Possibility.
And maybe some of those players went to play on in the JV game. So the second one up, no good.
But that means fouls can become a problem.
That's 2. Dunn with the rebound. And now she just hangs on to it. Left wing won't fall, and that's Jabri Rios with another rebound. She's got 5 in the game that I've written down, maybe more. Leaves it off for Castro. Castro will run the point, getting worked on by Dunn. Right side. Moves it over the left, leaves it off for Knapp. Knapp circles back around now. Top of the arc. Oh, and taken away as another turnover for Lovington and a steal for Dunn. She takes it coast to coast, up and in. So a steal and 2 points. Adding insult to injury here. 59-32 your score. 3:12 left to play in the game. Castro with the ball for Lovington midcourt, and a whistle sounds. Chief Bridgeforth wants to take a timeout and talk about it.
I thought it was his last time out. He's got one more after this one.
59-32 is your score, so a 37-point lead for Midland Classical Academy. In this one, they've led the whole way against Lovington. Lovington did make some adjustments and battle back. They just had a very, very slow first quarter particularly, and not a great first half. It was 39-16 at the end of the half. They had a better second quarter, and then third quarter they came out. Schaus was on fire and dumped in 16 points, or dumped in another 11 points. And now at this point she's got 18 in the game and 11, 12, 13 rebounds. So she's doing well. You've got J.B. Rios trying to work the boards for Lovington, and I've got her down with 5 rebounds. She may have more. So Lovington trying to battle back. They've got a short bench, and now they're out one of their key players. Aubrey Aranda went out after a collision and sent her hard to the floor, to her knees, and she came up limping and has never gone back into the game, and that's not good news, as Lovington just has 7 players on their roster. So can't afford to lose anybody. Don't want anybody to get hurt in the first place. But this has certainly been just something else for them to contend with. So Paisha Gonzalez back on the floor for Lovington, as Lovington inbounds out of their timeout. Castro mid-court, getting worked on by Dunn, as those two have been matched up the whole game. Works it across, now drives the lane, kicks it out to Gonzalez, then back to Castro on the left wing. That whole thing was designed to open her up in a three-point range. Takes a shot, won't fall. Paisha Gonzalez with the rebound, and then the putback won't go. Schaus with the rebound, and before she can, the ball is bumped.
Yeah, I was fighting with Cheryl and Dunn down there, and one of them got a hand on it and poked it out, so Lovington will maintain possession.
And they inbound, get it to J.B. Rios, then out to Castro, left side. Works it around to the right, drives in, puts up a jumper, will not fall. Schaus with the rebound, looking to get the putback. No, it's no good. Fight for the rebound. A whistle sounds. I think Cheryl's going to get called for the.
Actually, they're going to call Abigail for the over the back.
Shoot. They get Abigail has played that's her first foul, I believe. First foul against her. She's played a remarkably clean game to have had that many rebounds and that much scoring. Nice job for her. 59-32, still a losing effort for Lovington overall. And Midland just going to take the ball, work it around. I think they're burning some clock, working it around the outside of the arc now. Just passing it around outside the arc. Just a little over 2 minutes left. And then throws the ball away as Dunn trying to connect with Murphy over there. Goes
Made it
way
perfectly
out.
into that seat, though.
It did. So it'll be a turnover. And actually, I don't know that this is correct, but I've got that as just the 10th turnover overall for Midland in this game. Lovington taking it down. Castro to Knapp in the right corner. Now into Schaus, who posted up, looking to put it in, and she gets fouled. And I think she got fouled. The whistle sounded before she put the basket in.
Yeah, they didn't count the bucket.
So they didn't count the bucket, but she will go to the foul line. And I think they get Cheryl for that.
Yeah, they do, because Schaus got her, because Cheryl was in there battling. And Schaus won the battle and wins the war, too, because Cheryl winds up on the floor and Schaus winds up at the charity stripe.
And Schaus is 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Lovington has not spent very much time at the line. This game has been pretty quick, not a lot of fouling, and a lot of the fouls have been on the floor for the most part. So first one is no good. I hate it. I may have put the announcer's curse on her when I said she was perfect at the line. So she's 4 of 5, trying to make it 5 of 6, and that one bounces out as well. So 2 uncharacteristic misses for her.
But they call a lane violation on Lovington anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
It'll be Cheryl to inbound, as 59-32 is your score with 1:48 left in this one. As Davis to Dunn, over to Cheryl, top of the arc, to Davis on the right. To Dunn now.
Kind of think they're just going to play ring around the arc.
And just kind of burn some time, maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what she seems to be doing. What Midland's doing is just passing it around the outside of the arc, hanging on to it. Just are going to run the clock out. We're going to have to do this for a minute. A minute 20 becomes a very long time when you're just watching people hang on to the basketball and pass it around. They do get it into Dunn. A bounce pass to Murphy in the lane. Then she kicks it out, and a three-point attempt up, no good. And it's going to be J.B. Rios with a rebound to Castro. Castro moving it across timeline. Right side. Pulls out. Schaus is posted up. And Castro drives in, gives it to her. A shot up by Schaus, no good, but they call a whistle. They're going to get they're going to call the foul against. I don't know who they're going to put it up on.
They're going to put it up on Cheryl.
But Cheryl, another one, and sends Schaus to the line again. So with 52.8 seconds left on the clock, 59-32 the score. Schaus's first one is up and no good. Off of the rim on the left side. She'll have another chance at it. She does have, I've got her down for 18 points in the game and 14 rebounds, though.
So a good game. Trying to get to the 20 mark.
Second one up, no good as well. Fight for the rebound, and Cheryl will have it. Leaves it off for Davis with basically 40 seconds left. Now you got to think that Midland's just going to pass around, burn off some clock. Is done, just
and Lovington
dribbles
still
around.
has fouls to give,
so they're just going to run out the clock here. And Lovington, they're just playing keep away. Davis and Dunn out near midcourt, just running out clock. And now Dunn getting worked on by Gonzalez. Pesha is not giving up. They're continuing to guard. So now Davis will drive in, kick it out into the left side, back out to Dunn. Dunn back out to Davis. Davis bounces over to Cheryl. 8 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the game is done. 59-32 is your final score. And we'll take a couple of minutes break, and I'll crunch some numbers, come back, and we'll wrap this one up. But a loss for the Lovington Lady Cats in their final game of the Denver City Shootout, 59-32. They did some good things. They lost one girl to injury, and we'll be back to talk about it in just a few minutes right here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And back for Lovington Lady Cat basketball. The wrap up here in their loss to Midland Classical Academy in the Denver City Shootout. 59-32 final score. Midland led 23-8 at the end of the first, 39-16 at half, 50-27 at the end of the third. Final score 59-32. And for Midland, your top scorer I have as Addie Dunn with Mariah Davis with 21 points and 9 rebounds. Then you've got Addie Dunn with 18 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double there. I've got Cheryl with 13 points, 9 rebounds. Callie Murphy with 5 points and a rebound. Got Glover with a rebound, Williams with a rebound, and Patterson with 2 rebounds. So most of your scoring being done, and most of your scoring and rebound being done by Dunn and Davis in this one, with help from Cheryl and Murphy. And I've got only 10 turnovers written down for Midland in that game. For Lovington, your leading scorer was Abigail Schaus with a double-double. She had 18 points, 15 rebounds in that one, and she helped by Malaya Castro with 7 points and 4 rebounds in the game. Then next up, you've got Carly Knapp with 4 points, 4 rebounds. You've got Aubrey Aranda with 2 points and 5 rebounds, but she went out with an injury and did not play in the second half. Then you've got Jabri Rios with 6 rebounds and a steal. You've got Braylon Hernandez with 1 point from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. And Paisha Gonzalez with 2 rebounds. I've got Lovington, I've got them written down as 24 turnovers, but that I think I missed writing some turnovers down, as that really was one of the big problems for Lovington. And some of that was self-created, and some of it was just from excellent defense by Midland in this game.
Yeah, just about very, very tough for them to hold on to the ball. Probably about half of those, though, were not forced by Midland Classical. They were just mistakes, and mistakes are going to happen, but you've got to limit those mistakes or the good teams will take you every time. So Lovington, not a lot of time, though, to take a deep breath, as the girls going to be back in action on Monday as Eunice comes to the friendly confines for the home opener.
Right, and we'll be there for that call. And, of course, the Lovington girls were not sure how the game against Spearman, Texas, ended up yesterday here in this tournament, because that score was not reported, and I assumed it would be. We could have asked, the Lovington coach or some other folks about it.
I just saw Mr. Murat. I guess I could have asked him if I'd have been thinking.
But we do know that Lovington beat Monahans, and now they have lost to Midland, but they will have a chance to cross-county rivalry game and maybe win that one on Monday night. But we'll be there with the call, really, for both teams. We'll be doing the call, or will Eunice be there?
Only.
Girls only. Okay, girls only.
Oh, yes, we'll have the call for both.
We'll have the call for Eunice, too.
Yes.
So it's Lovington and Eunice on Monday night. And we just say thank you very much for watching and listening as the Lovington boys won their game this morning in the opener, the early one against Kermit, and a big win for them. And I think they went 2-2 in this tournament. Or they went
2-1.
2-1 in this tournament. That's right. So good job there. And Lovington girls got a little time to think about it against a good Midland Classical Academy team here again. The final score 59-32. And I'm Dawn Morgan for TJ Miracle. We're going to finish this one out and say so long. Thank you for watching and listening to Lovington Lady Cats. Thanks to our sponsors as well, as we've had this for you today on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.